of week 1. Day 4 of week 1. And over the past 3 days, okay, let me give you background if you're new here. So over the past 3 days, we've been building an application. We started on from day 1, where we literally had no idea what we were going to build. Then we started by sourcing for an idea, trying to come up with a product idea to build. Our goal is to find that idea, then think through it and figure out the features and use various AI tools to help us build a product from start to end. And today's day 4. On day 4, what we have so far is we came up with the idea, started building. We actually did a prototype, so we use tools like Claude Design to help us design the prototype. Then on day 3, which is yesterday, we converted that prototype into an actual application. However, it was more of the initial setup, and we are yet to have the functionality wired into it so that we can test and use the app. The idea we came up with was a French learning app, but little bit different from what you usually have with the French learning apps that are publicly available. This is supposed to be some form of immersive experience where you are talking to the app, and it's going to act more like a friend who is helping you learn French. And I'm doing this based on my personal experience trying to learn the French language. But the end goal is for me to illustrate how we build various products, especially now using AI tools to build products from start to finish. So starting with an idea to how to get it launched. And yesterday we actually deployed the minimum, I would even call it a minimum viable product, but then the whatever we got yesterday, we're finally able to deploy it, and we deployed it to Vercel. So today we're going to continue, and we want to see if we can make our app functional. So even though we have something, it is not functional. Like, we are not able to talk to it and learn French yet. So today our goal is basically can we wire things up so that we can begin to use the app. We're using Cursor. So let me open up Cursor. Okay. And I believe this is it. Okay, so we're going to continue with our code. Let's open a terminal. Open a terminal, then run pnpm dev to start the server. Once the server is started, we can refresh this and it will show up what we have. So this is what the application currently looks like. This is what the dashboard looks like, where you can select a particular scenario that you want to practice and then proceed to practice that scenario. Ideally, when you click on it, it should take you to the interface. Oh, not run yet. Let's go back to start a session. And yeah, this is testing a microphone to see if it works. Yes, it works. So start call, and this is the UI. Now we want to make this functional. Okay, so we can go ahead and prompt this. It is usually also recommended that you start new conversations. So we can start a new conversation or continue. I think now most of the agents have auto compaction, where they would compact the message over time. So but note that the more messages you have in here, it means that the more tokens you'll be burning when you make requests, because it has to summarize the history so that it has some context. One thing you need to know is when you're chatting with your AI agent, the LLM itself that you're using does not have memory in itself. Like, it does not inherently remember the things that you said. So these tools have some sort of memory wrapper that cache or store the memory of whatever that you have put on it. it stores it, and then sends that back to the LLM. So anytime you're making a request, it has to go with the entire context that it has stored about your use case or your messages or conversation that you have, and send that to the LLM. So basically, that's what was going to happen. For that reason, it is highly recommended that whenever you can, try and start a new conversation. Okay, so here, let's keep going. We'll say our focus for today is to ensure that the application works perfectly and we can start using it to learn. Review the implementation plan and update it accordingly. And let's start working on getting this ready for use. All right, let's give it a command and see what it comes up with. One of the things that I usually like is for anything that is clickable, I want the pointer to not be this type of pointer. It should be the hand to show people who are using it like it is pointing this, like click, to show that it is clickable, right? That's, I like the cursor to be that of the hand. So it is one of the things that I would easily prompt it to do for me. I hope. Reviewing the implementation plan and critical path. Today I want to see if I can do this session in 1 hour. In the past couple of days, I've always wanted to do 1 hour. The first day, I think we went 2 hours straight. The second day, we did 1 hour 30 minutes. Yesterday, we did 1 hour 20 minutes. So today, I hope that we're able to do 1 hour, because the more time I spend on the stream, the more I feel like I'm spending a lot more, more time than I should. So let's see, in 1 hour, what can we achieve whilst we are vibe coding? And if you checked yesterday's stream, you would have found out that we used Vessel. So let's open Vessel. We used Vessel, then we hosted Camille. And this is the URL Vessel gave us, camille-beta.vessel.app. So we can access what we are currently working on here. Anyone at all can create an account and see, test whatever we're working on. But as it stands now, it's not fully functional, so you can't really use it for much. But let's see. Currently, I can see that the AI agent is updating our implementation plan so that it knows what we need to focus on. Okay, running the lint and build to confirm that everything works fine. Just updated the readme. Let me see the readme. Okay. Hmm. All right. This is pushing to GitHub. Here is what was done to align the implementation plan with Ready to Learn. The version 1.3 progress header now calls out dog food or daily learning. New dog food v0 in the face table. New subsection focus what's ready to learn means right now. Okay. So you can actually use it. All right. Suggested order. Okay. So since it has a plan now, we can tell it proceed with a plan. Okay. Microphone, Gemini Live, and quick wins. Let me play my music. Probably need to go find some great music. Go find some from soon. I think I created some music back then. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the song, but let's try it and see. I like that. Let's download this and play it. I need to upload it into Restream, which I'm using. Then once uploaded, I can loop that track. Ooh. Oh, why are you this short? Let's try this. Ooh, once I'm done with the stream, I need to find my tracks, the ones that I would enjoy. So if you don't know about Suno, Suno is a very cool platform where you can create your own music. I mean, having created YouTube videos for a long time, there's always a struggle with the getting royalty free music or music where you can use without any copyright issues. And Suno is one AI platform that you can use to generate those music so that you don't have to worry about copyright. Okay, let's play this. No time, we go shine. Big dream, we dey grind. Oh wow, we no tire. Start a fire, we go rise. Idea small, but the plan be tall. We go test up, no fear at all. Every fail, we go stand again. Now, what time we know they complain. The time starts now. Now, 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 now. Hands up, make we go down proud. Energy they rise, we dey loud. No time, we go shine. Cooking. We cooking, we cooking. The agent is writing the code. This is what makes programming so fun nowadays. Like, yeah, anyway, I mean, I'm just demonstrating how you can basically build things now using this AI agent. And of course, if you want like production ready platform that's going to be used by thousands of people, you need to take your time, review it, and make sure that everything is correct. But if you're building something simple for your own use, like in this particular case, building something for my own use, I mean, it's not even worth the stress. Like, for as long as you know what's done looks like, what at what point in time can you say that, yeah, this is what I'm looking for and this works perfectly for me? That's it, right? Oh, hello, Chris, Christopher Sam. That's my buddy. Yo, Walker. Ooh, thank you, Chris. Just having some fun. Evening fun. Ooh. Those of us who do not have music ears, or those of us who don't have any music ears or skills in music, at least Suno makes us feel as if we are experts. No time, we go shine, start a dream, we decline. No time, we go die, start a fire, we go rise. Experiment, no time, we go shine. Big dream, we dey grind. Go hard, we no tire. Start a fire, we go rise. Idea small, but the plan be tall. We go test up, no fear at all. Every fail, we go stand again. Now, what time we know they complain. The time starts now. Now, 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 now. Hands up, make me go down proud. Energy they rise, we dey loud. No time, we go shine, we go shine. It's not a dream, we decline. Okay, let's see what it says. No time, we no tire. Start a fire. I've actually forgotten that I'm coding. All right. Manual with Gemini response models test. Okay. Confirm PCM arrives as if the wire format uses inline and a small normalizer. Now I'm even confused. I don't know what it's even talking about, but let's see. Refresh. Oh no, 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 no. The rate limits right now. Oh my goodness. Was it recording something? Didn't pay attention to it. Okay, let's see. Hi, hi. It's disconnected. Keeps saying disconnected. Okay, so one thing I'll do, take a screenshot here, then copy this. Keeps saying disconnected. I didn't pay attention and now I see Gemini Live access response modality. So maybe I should set this as EMV, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to prompt it to see what it says. And just because I'm about to go into my EMV, I want to hide this screen and put that into my EMV, the environment variable. Okay. Move away from there. Then now I can share back. Okay. And then let's try again, refresh this page. This speaking the external audio. All right. Still no. Nope. Disconnected. Keep saying disconnected. And we are 20 minutes into the call already. Interesting. Let me end this call and try starting a new one. Let's see what this issue is. Okay, so I'll pass this back to it as well so that it knows there's an error. Wow, run tax in parallel. It's the first time I'm seeing this. Multitasking in cursor. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, let's wait for it to fix these issues. Pick my phone, check the stream. Mm. Okay. All right. Now I can see the stream is running. It's run the length. Okay, let's try another session and see. Alright, I guess we have to also wait. Cautious small talk, start session, start call, still disconnected. Oh, okay. It's not even finding the model that is being used cannot be found. And we also have rates limited. Oh my god. Let me go look for the available model. Gemini Live API. So what I'll do here is just copy this for the agent and see if you would want to use the Gemini MCP. So that at least it has direct access to the correct documentation and will be able to implement it well. Okay. Mm. One of the reasons why it's relatively easy now to build some of these things is just this. Like previously, you would have to go read the entire documentation, understand it yourself, and come and implement it. But now, even if the agent is struggling, if I can find the right documentation and provide it with the right documentation, it will go ahead and build it for me, right? So it makes life so easy. But mind you, I mean, if you're building the tool to use yourself or have like a few folks use it, it's fine. It's okay for the agent to do everything like we are currently doing. But if you want to have thousands of users using the product, then you would have to go into the code. So in this case, you'd have to open and see exactly what it's writing and make sure that you're fixing every one of them, checking every one of them. So these are the skills that it has gotten now. Hopefully using that it would be able to implement the right thing. Our goal is just to get this thing to work for today, and I hope the issues that we're getting with rates limited is not coming from my API key. Yesterday I had to update the API key on Vessel so that people don't just consume it. And today I haven't really used my Gemini API key, so I don't expect it to get exhausted anytime soon. Should restart cursor. Okay, let's follow the guide. Mm. Wait, what's going on? Okay. It says restart cursor. Oh, restart. So that means I have to cancel it and start again. Okay. Okay. I hope I don't lose the contest. Okay. Then it says, oh, Let me try running this. Then okay, so I think now it's installed. I think it's installed. So let's go ahead and prompt it to fix the issue. Okay. Hopefully now it has access to the docs, so we'll be able to find the right one, the right model. Yep. So let's see what other models are available. Trying to figure out where they called the actual model. Okay, this is the model. Gemini 3.1 Flash Live Preview. Okay, so the course is that this uses that ID was an old live preview. Google has retired it, even though it's shut down. Okay, so the server therefore closes with this. The app defaults to updated to a current developer API. Okay. All right, so I need to update the env, but for now have to hide the screen to be able to update the env so that we're not exposing any secrets. Ooh. Okay, but env, let's update that. All right, let's see what we got. Restart the dev server. Let's restart it and see. Okay. Still says disconnected. Still disconnected. So, say still disconnected. The funny thing is that one one easy way to even build an application nowadays, especially if it is for your solo use and you want AI integrated perfectly into it and use it easily, would be using anti-gravity inside the Google AI Studio. That is pretty solid. So let me see if I can find something tangible here. Mm, let me just illustrate that. So if you go to Google here and go to build, and you say I want to build an immersive French learning app or web app that acts like having a video call with a friend who is teaching me to speak French. When they see that I don't understand, they switch to English and explain and force me to speak back. This friend understands my level, say absolute beginner, and will adapt to my level. Their primary goal is to help me learn to speak the language irrespective of my level. So let's say we just give it this and click build. Okay, let me just tab. Oh, I wanted to click tab to introduce what it was saying, but yeah, let's click build, allow. Interesting. I didn't even know they've introduced an edit to customize your app's look and feel by drawing directly on your preview, fine-tuning specific components, and uploading or generating image assets on the fly. Cool. You can even customize the images. All right. Sounds cool. Okay, so this is also building, and that's one of the coolest ways to build an app in this day and age. Like, if you want something that solves your need and you're not looking to ship it anywhere, you just want to build something and try it out, you can just go to aistudio.google.com and prompt it to build the thing for you. So we get to see exactly how it builds this as we keep building on the side as well. Let's come back to using the wrong model. Gemini Live token. Interesting. Why you saw this and the SDK warning? Okay, that sound shows that the other one is probably allow microphone access. Let's test this to see. So in just a few prompts, it was just one prompt, and we have this. Let's see if this works. Start lesson.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Amélie. Je suis ravie de t'aider à apprendre le français. Comment ça va aujourd'hui?
Bonjour, moi je m'appelle Obed. Je suis très bien. Et vous? Oh, let me start again.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Amélie. Je suis ravie de t'aider et grave apprendre le français. Comment ça va aujourd'hui?
Bonjour, moi je m'appelle Obed. Je suis très bien. Et vous? So doesn't seem to be hearing me. Okay, so we go back and you prompt it. Say it started off nicely, but seems not to hear or respond to me. And then we can say, let's see, also when I stopped it and stopped it and started the call again, the audio seems to have picked the browser default and not the Gemini live one. So was a lot messier. Okay, let's just put this to it and see what it comes up with. Go back to our code. See if this problem has been solved. Start. Streams to live, speak French or type below.
Ah, bonjour. Ça va bien aujourd'hui? Quoi de neuf avec toi?
Oui, je suis très bien. Et vous?
Moi aussi, ça va nickel. Tu as des projets pour ce week-end ou tu vas plutôt te reposer?
Plus lentement. Parlez plus lentement.
Ah, excuse-moi. Je vais parler plus doucement. Je te demandais si tu avais des projets pour ce week-end ou si tu allais te reposer.
Non, je ne comprends. Je ne comprends pas.
No problem. I said, do you have any plans for the weekend or are you going to rest? Tu veux essayer de dire ça en français?
Okay. So how do I say that in French? I mean, I was struggling to understand what you said.
Pour dire ça, tu peux dire qu'est-ce que tu fais ce week-end ou tu as des projets pour ce week-end? Répète après moi.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais ce week-end ou tu as des projets pour ce week-end? C'est ça?
Exactement, c'est ça.
Bon.
Maintenant, tu peux répondre à la question. On continue qu'est-ce que tu fais ce week-end? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait cette semaine?
Euh, c'est...
Oui, qu'est-ce que tu as fait? Tu as travaillé, évidemment.
Oh my god, yeah, but that was good. That was good. So now we have something, at least, like something that is working. Like I need to learn how to speak French. Like, as soon as they start speaking French, my mind goes blank. All the words that I know is gone blank. But yeah, that's so cool. So cool. So what we'll do now, commit and push because we've made progress and we are left at 6 minutes, but we've made good progress. Like, I'm really glad we made commit and push to GitHub. This is so cool. Then let's go back to our friend on Google. Okay, let's see what this guy has for us. This guy has bonjour, je m'appelle Obed. What are you saying? Bonjour. Moi, je m'appelle Obed. Hey, this guy is not letting me talk. Oh, okay. So this is also. Hey, hey, keep quiet. Saste. Oh my goodness. Uh, since why are you making noise? Working, but doesn't isn't patient enough to hear what I say, and then it keeps repeating itself and talking to itself. But if it feels like the output is sent back to it as input, so it automatically starts responding. Yeah. So I mean that's my impression of what is happening. But it looks like our main one is working pretty well. So we're pushing that, and let's see. This is the transcripts. Oh cool, cool, cool. Ah, bonjour. Ça va bien aujourd'hui? Quoi de neuf avec toi? Moi aussi, ça va. Hey, is that what I said? Ça va, Nico. Oh, I usually. Oh, but this was Camel. Oh, Camel. So that's not me. So at what point in time did I come in? Hmm. Let's start. Let's start another session. Salut.
Salut, comment ça va aujourd'hui? Tu veux boire quelque chose?
Bon, je suis très bien. Et vous?
Ça va très bien aussi, merci. Qu'est-ce que tu souhaites commander? Un café? Un thé? Autre chose?
Un café.
Un café, très bon choix. Tu le veux noir, avec du lait, du sucre?
Oui.
Oui, avec du lait et du sucre? Ou juste avec du lait?
Avec du sucre.
D'accord. Un café au lait avec du sucre. Tu
Bon.
aimerais voir le menu pour manger quelque chose avec?
Je ne comprends.
I asked if standard French would be okay for the menu. No, wait. I asked if you want to see the menu to eat something. Tu aimerais voir le menu pour manger quelque chose?
Oh, bon, je comprends. Euh, oui, j'aimerais voir les menus.
Tenez, voici le menu. Qu'est-ce qui vous tente? On a des croissants, des tartines, des gâteaux.
J'aime les gâteaux.
Un gâteau. Très bien. On a du gâteau au chocolat, de la tarte aux pommes ou un cake au citron. Lequel vous préférez?
Oui, de gâteaux au chocolat. Yeah, that is cool. I love it. I think right on the only challenge is that the transcripts records the records what Camille says, but not what I say. But I love it. I love it. This is going to like force me to It's going to force me to speak the language. Like I need to think on my feet and say something, and especially if I'm looking at what is being written, what is being transcribed as it is speaking, at least I can pick one or two words, and I understand. Like when I see the words, I know some of their meaning, but if I'm not watching anything and I have to just listen and pay attention, it becomes a bit tricky. So yeah, but I'm really excited about this. Like, this is exactly what I was hoping to get. Let's go back to Google Build and see. Yes, apply. Okay, and let's test this. Try calling Amelia now. Amelie. She's ready to help you navigate your first French conversation with much more patience. Okay, let's try. Ooh, you're taking in my camera feed. Bonjour, moi je m'appelle Obed. Je suis très bien. Aujourd'hui, je suis très bien. Et vous? Oui, je suis prêt. Bonjour, enchanté. Je suis Obed. Je, je suis très bien aujourd'hui. This thing is just repeating itself. Seems a lot more patient now, but it is as if it's just keeps repeating the same questions, and my hypothesis is that it loses the context of the previous conversation. So always starting from scratch. That is what I think. Ooh, let's go to scenarios and choose conversation libre. Conversation libre. No frame, you pick the topic, the pace, and the register. So type lines were already saved with persistence. Okay, spoken input only goes over. All right, so let's try this. Hey, Kamel, enchanté.
Enchanté. Comment ça va aujourd'hui? Tu as des projets pour la fin de semaine?
Oui, je suis très bien. Et vous?
Moi, ça va super, merci. Tu peux me dire tu sais, on est des amis. Alors, quoi de neuf? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait de beau?
Hmm, parlez plus lentement, s'il vous plaît.
Ah, excuse-moi, pas de problème. Je disais, quoi de neuf? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait de beau récemment?
Explain. Oh, please explain what quadineve means.
Pas de problème. Quoi de neuf, ça veut dire what's new. C'est une façon de demander ce qui s'est passé récemment ou comment ça va.
Mais
Tu veux
bon,
essayer de répondre en français? Tu veux
relax,
essayer de me raconter
relax,
quelque chose
relax,
en français
relax.
maintenant? Qu'est-ce que... Pas de problème, je me relaxe. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu aimerais faire ce week-end? Te détendre aussi?
Je ne comprends.
Je te demandais si tu allais te reposer, décompresser ce week-end. Est-ce que c'est plus clair?
Parlez anglais. Je ne comprends pour à 10 mois.
I understand. I was asking if you plan to rest, to decompress this weekend. Does that make more sense? Try saying it in French. Est-ce que tu vas te reposer ce week-end?
Okay, good. But you usually speak so much at a time. I am struggling to follow. But let me say that. Est-ce que tu vas te reposer ce week-end?
C'est ça, bravo. Et merci pour le conseil. Je vais faire des phrases plus courtes, c'est promis. Alors, pour répondre à ta question, oui, je pense me reposer un peu, lire un bon livre. Et toi, tu as des projets particuliers?
Euh, oui, j'ai préparé la,
Ah, tu as préparé quelque chose? Un repas? Une fête? Dis-moi plus. Qu'est-ce que tu as en tête?
mon favorite repas.
Ton plat préféré?
Hmm,
Miam! Et c'est quoi, si ce n'est pas indiscret? Tu me donnes la recette?
non, c'est c'est riz avec à la sauce gombo.
Du riz à la sauce gombo? Ça a l'air délicieux. C'est une recette cajun, non? Tu l'as fait souvent?
Je ne comprends ton question.
Je demandais si tu faisais souvent cette recette et si c'est une recette cajun. Est-ce que c'est plus clair pour toi?
Parler anglais.
I was asking if you make that recipe often and if it's a Cajun recipe. Did that make sense? You could try saying it in French. Est-ce que tu cuisines souvent ce plat?
Can you be taking these like one line at a time so that I don't get confused following everything?
Oui, bien sûr. Je vais faire attention. Alors, pour recommencer, est-ce que tu cuisines souvent ce plat?
Est-ce que tu cuisines souvent ce plat?
Exactement, c'est ça. Alors, pour répondre, tu peux dire oui, souvent ou non, pas souvent. Qu'est-ce que tu choisis?
Non, pas souvent.
D'accord. Et c'est pour une raison particulière ce week-end alors? Un événement spécial?
Non. Hmm, j'ai-
Juste pour le plaisir de manger quelque chose de...
It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. But yeah, I mean, now I get a transcript that says, "Hey, Camille, enchanté." That's what I said. Then Camille says, "Enchanté. Comment ça va aujourd'hui? Tu as des projets pour la fin de semaine?" Oui, je vais très bien. Et vous? Moi, ça va super. Merci. Tu peux me dire tu ça? Hey. Yeah, but I love the progress that we've made, and yeah, it's 1 hour already, so we can close day 4. But day 4, we're able to get this working at least. So commit and push. Now we can learn French. Still not exactly perfect, but at least we get the feel of you talking to someone who is speaking French with you, and then you get to interact, interrupt them anytime you want, and ask them to explain something in English so you pick it up. I mean, that's what I've been doing with my friend who has been helping me learn the language. So I'm hoping that this is a better way for someone to learn the language, and just building this for fun and trying to learn French on the side to see if this will help me. But as you can see, like we've built this whole thing for this past 4 days. Everything we've used is free. We've not had to pay for anything yet. Even the AI integration that we have, we're using the free tier of Gemini, and that gives us enough at least for testing purposes. So right now there's literally no excuse for any one of you to say I don't know what to build. I don't know how to build these things. Like we literally started 4 days ago with no idea, and now we have a working product that we can use to learn French. That is just amazing. Okay, so wrapping up the session for today, we're going to continue tomorrow, God willing. Tomorrow is going to be day 5 of our first build, and hopefully we'll wrap up quickly. We'll wrap up what we're building, then we will prepare for the next build. But I'm really excited about how far we've come, what we've been able to achieve. You can watch the previous streams to understand exactly where we started off without an idea, how we brainstormed and came up with an idea, and now how we've taken that idea to something that is actually working that you can use to learn French. Pretty excited. Let me see a history. So maybe tomorrow we'll try the diagnostic component to see if we are able to implement that, because now we can have the conversation, we can get the transcript. It's left a getting feedback on our pronunciation and intonation, things like that. But I think all in all, the product that we have is solid enough, and I'm really excited. If I was building this thing like raw product that I was building, I would basically ship what I have right now and get beta users to start using it and give me feedback. Do I get other people using it and give me feedback on it? But right now, for the purposes of these builds, this is just for me building, using, and showing you the entire process of how we build some of these things with AI. And let's go check up on this our other friend. It says completed improvement. Okay. All right. Let's try one more time. Bonjour. Ça va bien. Ça va bien. Je m'appelle Obed Ehonia. Je viens de Ghana. Je viens du Ghana. Oui, je parle anglais. Je parle anglais. Je parle anglais. J'habite à Toronto. Oui, oui, j'aime Toronto. Anyway, yeah, so this was like the fastest way to prototype what we wanted. On the other side, we use Cursor to build our own thing. That is more like the ideal thing that you want to build, especially if you want others to use it. And if you want the fastest way to build anything right now, especially if it has AI in it and you just want to ship the fastest product without having to spend anything on it, just go to aistudio.google.com, prompt it, use the build. So you want to like go to where the build is, then prompt it, and it will build you whatever you want, test it out, confirm that everything is working, and once you're done, you can actually publish it so that others can start using it. It's just amazing. You have no excuse not to build stuff. So, thank you so much for watching today's stream. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's stream, day 5 of our week build. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye for now.